Maisie got it on.
Obviously, I kissed Aaron. Well, we kissed, whatever.
The housemates gossiped.
Aaron and Maisie got it on last night. So my mum was like...
Nothing happened last night. I'm quite shocked.
And then they turned on Aaron.
And think about what your son would think as well.
You're out of order saying that.
Why am I out of order?
You're out of order.
What a fucking embarrassment of a man.
I'm going to go home tomorrow in the morning.
Tonight, the knives are out.
He's treating me like an absolute knobber.
I'm really disappointed in Aaron.
He's been leading me on.
And housemates nominate.
Just does me head in.
It's been a bit of a bum suck.
You can't trust him as far as you can throw him.
The housemates nominated for eviction this week are...
What?
Day 9:03 a.m. A cloud is looming over the Big Brother house.
I understand why Tom's upset. Did you not think that, like, when we were, like, you know, like, kissing or whatever, that he would feel a bit...
I wasn't really thinking.
If he doesn't like me, he's leading me on. And that's bang out of order.
He's either leading you on or he's leading me on.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Or Maisie.
Yeah. What a fucking embarrassment of a man.
Started the fire, it's burning, and it feels like jealousy, and it feels like I can breathe.
I didn't want to sleep in the bedroom because I felt like too tense and stuff. He hasn't come and spoke to me. It's out of order, isn't it?
And it feels like jealousy.
Good. Had nightmares about you, Tom, and somebody else. Oh, it's horrible. You had to talk to them this morning.
This little big and had to take it over to Africa.
Okay, just do what you want to do then. It's ready to go. Anyway, stay in bed for a bit and, I don't know, think, whatever. I'm going to change my shoes because they so don't go on my
You can run it 60 miles an hour, but they can't keep it up very long.
I went in because I was going to go to bed. And then
I was fast
could hear them talking. Not about us, but they were like, Tom and Faye really feel guilty if you leave. And I was like, I won't feel guilty if he leaves at all because it's his own fault, like, they're his actions. And then I just got like, no, I mean, you're a fucking prick. And I was like, something like, if you went in this house, I'll fucking spark you in the face. You're such a prick, Aaron. I swear to God, if I wasn't in this house, I'd be fucking bad.
I think you definitely need to have a chat today because you are upset and you've obviously got a thing, like, with him.
Wow.
I bet you kind of feel hurt because you know what he's got and the least you want is it.
I mean, you said to Faye, like, oh, nothing's happened between me and Tom, which, like, nothing has happened, but, like, it's like nothing's happening. And then he told me, he didn't really tell me, he was sort of a bit ambiguous with it. So, because I wasn't even going to tell anybody in here, because, like, frankly, it's nobody else's business.
Yeah, of course.
And obviously it's not my place to say anything about how he feels. And, like,
10:24 a.m.
So today's a big day.
Today?
What?
Today's nomination.
Is it?
Yeah. So it's all...
What day we on?
Monday.
Is that when we did it last week?
Yep.
It seems, don't it? As soon as, like, one person leaves, you just do it all over again, don't you?
Yeah, because it's like they leave Friday, you're doing it again Monday, aren't you?
Yeah.
It's been 1 hour and 21 minutes since housemates woke up. Aaron is still in hiding. Mark and Jay are worried about their mate.
It could have just been like being in, yeah, you know, like getting us a bit and stuff. But how are you feeling anyway?
Yeah, I'm fine. I don't want my mate to go home. That's the problem. I don't really know who's done what or who's done wrong or anything. But when like 3 of your best mates in there all at each other, what can you do? I just don't want my mate to go home.
If I'm not just saying it, right, but if he walks out of here, he's going to get a fucking lot more fucking stick than fucking Tom off here could give him, man.
That's what I think.
Do you know what I mean? But Tom tried to tackle him last night, you know what I'm saying? And he said he wouldn't, so...
That's why I think he'll go. Me? Yeah, I just don't want him to walk, Tom.
Maisie's giving Big Brother her side of the Aaron saga.
Obviously, I kissed Aaron. Well, we kissed, whatever. I don't think we even fancy each other. It's just like a friendly thing. Nothing happened. And then the guys made it into something much bigger. Everybody was just like, oh, who's better getting tonight? Like, just making out as if I was some sort of slut. It just really upset me, the way everyone was sort of laughing and sort of jeering about it. I don't know, last night was horrible. Everything just exploded, and now Aaron wants to leave because of all that's happened. And there's just a bit of a weird atmosphere now in the house. Everything was really good for a couple of days. Oh, I don't know.
Why do you think Aaron wants to leave, Maisie?
I just think that, I don't know, it's really weird. I think it'd be much easier to just face up to Tom and Faye and say, look, like, you know, just drop his pride and say sorry. They're prepared to forgive him. So I'm very confused.
Has anyone spoken to Aaron?
Spoke to him last night. I will talk to him again, though, because I don't want him to leave. So I think there is a chance that he would stay. I don't think he's 100% on it yet. It's probably 75%, so... But I can't push so much, you know? I can only go so far with it. It's his decision after all.
Coming up, housemates nominate.
I can't deal with her nonsense in my head.
And is Aaron about to walk?
I'm just toying with spending the rest of my time in this house in bed or going home.
11:34 a.m. Today, housemates will nominate for the 3rd time.
Monday's my favourite day, do you know why?
Yeah.
Because this is the day which makes this show famous.
It's one of my least favourite.
No, this is the day that makes the show famous. This is the reason why we're all here. This is our favourite part of the show.
Really?
It's one of the parts of the show that gets you closer to £100,000 in your bank account, which is interesting. Not taxed. Straight cash.
Faye and Mark are discussing the Aaron situation.
Do you not think this whole thing's got ridiculous?
Yeah, I just can't be bothered to speak about it. It's just a load of shit. All I said last night was that I'm really disappointed in Aaron. That's it.
I want to get him up.
But at the minute, like everyone's saying it in the house, he's not doing himself any favours but just lying in bed. Like, the best thing you could have done this morning, Mark, and you know it, is just get up, talk about it, leave it and move on, because I just...
Everyone can move on now.
Yeah, it's like, it's just like causing awkwardness for everyone at the minute, and everyone's on edge. Like, you know when Bex went? When she went, I'm not gonna lie, the mood changed and everyone was happy again, and now it feels like it's gone back to being like, ooh.
I hate it when it's like that.
Aaron. You okay?
Mm-hmm.
Why you come outside? Why?
I don't want to be around anybody. I don't mean you. Just generally.
Why though? No one's uncool with you.
But I'm uncool with a lot of people.
In what way? Why?
I just don't want to be around him. I just want to go home.
You've only been here a few weeks, literally, and you came here for a reason. It wasn't, like, you shouldn't just do that. Even if you spend, like, 2 days in bed, just don't go.
Yeah, but when I don't like or trust somebody, that's the way I avoid them. Then you can't do that on you.
So one person goes out, another one comes in.
Tell him he's not going anywhere, maybe.
Of course he's not. You've got people. Look, you've got like me, Mark, and Harry. Like,
I think you've got more than that.
like,
No, I've got more. You got more than that. I just spoke to Faye. I think they just want to speak, just clear the air, because everyone just wants to move on. There's not one person who wants this to. There's not one. No, that's what I just said. There's not one person who wants this to linger on. I just cannot have you going, Aaron. For completely selfish reasons, I have to have you in this house. I just won't let it happen. It just doesn't work. I mean, do you remember the film Tango and Cash? If that film was Tango, it wouldn't have even made it to the box office. Tango needed Cash, and Cash needed Tango, and if one of them left, do you know what I mean, Maisie?
I want you to go. I like having you around. It's just, and a lot of people do as well.
I reckon you wait till the end of the day, because I'd be mightily surprised, despite everything, if... You know...
11:57 a.m.
Let it go, and if it's real, then I don't want to know. Let go, don't speak. I know what you're saying, so please stop explaining. Don't tell me 'cause it hurts.
While Aaron has come to see Big Brother, Harry, Anton, Maisie and Arden are talking about him.
I feel sorry for Tom in the fact that
Tom does feel led on.
Yeah, exactly. He feels like he's been put across that way.
Does feel really led on.
And I just think if Aaron speaks to everyone and says...
No, honestly, they'll be fine with it.
They'll be fine.
I've talked to both of them, they're actually fine.
I think both of them are just very emotional in a way, like, because Faye didn't fancy him. And then all of a sudden he said...
She fancied Jay first.
And then all of a sudden in the date, he was like, oh, she was like, oh, who do you fancy? And he was just like, well... And then all of a sudden, because he said he fancies her...
He didn't say he fancied her, he said that he
liked... But because he kind of implied it slightly, she's all of a sudden attached.
He said, I like you.
I think he says things without realising the connotations that's going to come with it. Like...
Only he can... I think we can talk about this all day, but really, he knows the truth.
Yeah.
It's just a disappointing situation all round, really. The way that people have conducted themselves, the fact that people are upset, the fact that Aden and Anton and Louise have, you know, felt it was okay to joke about the situation and talk about it and spread the gossip. And whilst I really don't care what they say about me, it's not fair on Maisie. It's obviously upset Faye. I didn't know that Faye was into me at all. How on earth was I supposed to know that? Hot girls generally don't have an interest, and I just handled the situation badly, but it's all my fault. And then she said something to me that made me a little bit furious last night.
I just think you need to really think about what you're doing and think about what your son would think as well.
You're out of order saying that.
Why am I out of order?
You're out of order.
How am I? I'm out of order saying it. I'm trying to be nice to you.
Well, it's done, isn't it? It's done.
Tom's just a complete... I'm not even going to insult him. It's not even worth it. He's just a disgusting person. He's gone around telling people that I've been telling him that I really fancy him and I'm into him, and that something's going to happen when we get outside between us or something. And it's like, I've not said that to him at all. It's not that I can't face him, I just don't want to be around him. He's a very shallow person and I don't like it. Just really disappointed in just so many people. Louise, Anton, Aden, Jay, but I guess the person I'm most disappointed in overall is myself, and there's no coming back from that.
How are you planning to deal with the situation?
I'm just toying with spending like the rest of my time in this house in bed or going home, and neither of those are really so suitable, are they?
£12:54 p.m. Aaron and Tom haven't shared a word all day.
Everyone's well tired today out there.
Yeah. Lethargic.
How do you feel today?
Oh, I'm fine, me.
Yeah?
I'm tired, like, but I'm fine. I'm always up and I'm either doing or I'm up and I'm not much in between. Just need to maybe pull Tom and Faye to one side and just have a chat about it.
Well, I spoke to Faye yesterday.
But then it kicked off again, didn't it? Stacey shouted at her.
She said, you need to be thinking about how you're conducting yourself in this house, and you need to think about how your son's viewing this. And I thought that was just... And I said to her, you're out of order for saying that. You shouldn't be bringing my son into this equation at all. Because while I'm sorry that I've upset people, I didn't think I'd necessarily done all that much wrong. It seems to have been blown way out of proportion.
I think it's Tom who seems to be the most pissed off.
I know. This is a really awkward situation because I didn't want to upset him. And I just I don't really know what to do with it. I'm now aware I should have just nipped it in the bud there and then.
What are you going to do?
Just going to speak to relevant people, I think, and then go home.
2:07 p.m. It's been 12 hours and 11 minutes since Aaron and Faye last spoke.
The one problem you get in here is there's nowhere to go. Like, there's nowhere to go when you want to be on your own. That's the one problem. Do you know what I mean?
We were saying, weren't we, that we don't, like, sometimes when people are upset, we're always like, are you okay? And it's probably the worst thing to do. Because, you know, you just want to have time alone.
Tom still wants an apology from Aaron.
Are you going to talk to him?
No, he can come talk to me.
No, he can.
If he came and talked to me, I'd be like, yeah, I want to.
I know, but when I said to you, if he comes to talk to you, Tom, just talk to him.
Yeah, I want to talk.
Because that's different.
I want to talk to you.
But why would you have to make the effort?
I want to talk to him, not like... Because for me, not for him.
But it's for you, exactly. For you. He needs to conquer his fear and just man up.
Well, either he's got something to say, or he's been leading me on. Either way, it's a bit out of order.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now...
He ain't going.
I feel like I can't trust him now, even if we are friends.
That's just...
This is Big Brother.
No.
Will Alex come to the diary room?
The time has come for housemates to nominate. First up is Alex.
Hello, Alex.
Hiya.
Alex, please could you give the name of your first nomination and explain your reasons for this nomination?
First nomination is for Anton because I don't understand his humour. I don't get when he's joking or when he's not joking, and I think some people can get offended by some of his jokes even though he's joking. So that's why I'm nominating him. My second nomination is for Aden. When I have conversations with him, it's usually like the same kind of conversations. I don't know, I feel like he tries to put on this hard kind of act role thing, and I can see that that's not him. I know he's sweet and dead sensitive, and I don't feel like he should be like that all the time. And I think he takes things a little bit to heart, but he takes a lot of things to heart, like seriously. Like, he shouldn't take things so serious in here.
I wonder if me and you always nominate similarly. Who knows? It'll be intriguing because we are similar people. We are quite similar. Oh, you dickhead!
Bastard! Oh my God!
Oh, you bastard! You're pretty quick, actually.
I was quick.
You're pretty quick. You must really hate us. Dickhead. I'm going to break a record in there now, yeah? I'm going to be under a minute. I'm going to break a record. I just want to make it interesting. Under a minute. I've worked out a way of doing this. Go in and say one sentence as cutting as you can, and then run out. They won't ask you to summarise anything. at the right things.
You want to tie my aunt on?
Wait, starting from now, wait till the door closes. Wait till this door closes. Boom! All right then. My first nomination is Aaron. Why? Because Aaron is sly. Never trusted him first date, started to get to know him, getting a bit dodgy. All of a sudden, boom, he's in a love square with a guy and 2 girls. Oh my diddy! You can't trust him as far as you can throw him. Next. My second nomination is Heaven. Oh my diddy. Reason why? Because I can't deal with her nonsense in my head. She's annoying. Blessed sunrise. Don't need in the house. Who don't want to live with? Not Heaven. Goodbye. That was emotional.
This is Big Brother. Will Aden come to the diary?
My first nomination is Heaven because I do not get along with her at all and I find her unbearable to live with. My second nomination is going to be Aaron because of the drama which was caused yesterday, which caused unrest within the house and with a few of my friends, which I found uncomfortable myself.
My first nomination is going to be Anton. I don't really get his humour. He seems to be quite disrespectful towards women in his humour. I don't get it really. And a few times he's been quite aggressive and he swears a lot. And it's not really my bag. My second nomination is Aden. He's changed and I don't recognise the person that he is now compared to what he was. He's trying to top other people's stories and try and be one of the lads. And I used to be like that. And it's not a nice quality.
First nomination is going to be Aaron. It's not nice saying his name, obviously, because like the past week we've got, you know, close friends, but just what happened last night and the way today's dealt with it, I just can't be bothered with men anymore. My second nomination is going to be Heaven, because I think she does things at times without thinking about them. For example, when we have the tasks and it says one housemate come to the diary room, Heaven just charges off, like in an excitable way. But there's 12 people in the house, so you've got to just like think a little bit more about other people, because obviously there's other people that'd like to have a go at it as well.
My first nomination is Heaven. I just find her a bit too much of a loud character. She doesn't accept anyone else's opinion on a lot of things. My second nomination is Tom. He doesn't take into account other people's feelings. He is almost too sure of himself and is a bit too arrogant.
So far, Heaven has received the most nominations with 4, closely followed by Aaron on 3. There are still 6 housemates to nominate. Coming up, Aaron makes peace.
I felt a bit lost without you today.
And nominations continue.
He won't tolerate the bollocks.
3:05 p.m. It's nomination day in the Big Brother house. Heaven with 4 and Aaron with 3 currently lead the nominations table. Next up is Heaven.
My first nomination is Aaron. He's a nice person and everything, you know. However, last night some things came out and he appeared to be a little bit shady and not truthful to himself, and because of that he has in effect ended up hurting Tom. My second nomination is Maisie, because I felt she wasn't honest with myself or herself even, with the situation with her and Aaron. I defended her because I know she didn't have sex with him, but she told me that nothing happened at all. and I hope that she grows from it and learns from this experience, because she is 19. You know.
I'm not lying, but I really feel like I'm going to be up this week.
No.
Like, even this morning I just felt really...
You have got nothing. You have got nothing to worry about, like, I promise you now.
Things happened last night and I saw different sides to people. That's why it might be easier for me today.
Yeah.
Hey, big brother. My first nomination is Maisie, and that is because I just think she's a bit lazy. Even though that rhymes, like, rather than wash a glass out, natural drink out of a pan. And that's it, really. Stuff like that. My second nomination is Heaven, and that's because I know she's a decent lass, but she just does me head in from time to time. It's as blunt as I can put it. Some of the things, like, you're trying to explain something to one, it's straight out of the top of her head, she's too loud in me face. And that's that.
My first nomination is Maisie, because I just feel like everything I do or wherever I go, she's constantly just staring at me all the time, and I feel a little bit on edge. Like, I'll be in the kitchen, or I'll be sat on the couch, and I'll look over and she's just staring at me, and I don't like it, and I feel very uncomfortable. And sometimes she says the odd sly dig. I have a gut instinct, and I just feel like she doesn't like me for some reason. My second nomination is Aaron, because I feel after what's happened in the house, I don't know what's going through his head or anything, and he's like made a few people upset, and I don't like atmosphere. I want everyone to be happy, I want everyone to be jolly, and it's just caused a little bit of an atmosphere. That's why I'm nominating Aaron.
My first nomination is Mark. We haven't had much of a connection as much as I have other people, and I feel like at the start he was possibly an act, and it's slowly faded because now he's much more serious at times. Sometimes he's hilarious and we love that side to him, but sometimes he's very serious and very withdrawn, doesn't say anything. Second nomination is Aden. He just seems to be a bit of a follower at the moment. He's not standing up for himself, he's not saying anything. He seems to just sort of follow Anton around, just sort of nod and like he's been a bit of a bum suck, like he's sort of sucking up to people. Really don't like that. He's really changed.
My first nomination is Maisie. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's times where she's really funny. Mashed potato. There's times where she's not. Boiled potato. At the end of the day, it's still a potato, and although I don't dislike a potato in any way whatsoever, if it's gone, the potato's gone. I'd feel less bad about a potato going than, say, a tomato. My second nomination is Aden. He doesn't like talking or listening about monkeys as much as anyone else, and I don't think that he'll like listening to my bollocks that I chat all the time over the coming weeks, like other housemates will tolerate. He won't tolerate the bollocks.
So I'm just chilling on the bed.
Going towards your boyfriend.
Which one?
Thomas.
I can't even look at him at the moment. I'm furious with him.
Why?
Really
What? You're the one who led him on.
I didn't lead him on. I didn't.
Tom is the final housemate to nominate. A vote for either Arden or Maisie will see them join Aaron and Heaven in the public vote.
My first nomination is Arden. When he's talking to me, I feel like some of the things he says aren't true. Like, when I tell a story or something, he'll always try and one-up me, and I just think, are you bullshitting? And, like, I don't think he's funny either. Like, when we talk, there's no banter or nothing between us. My second nomination's going to be Aaron, and that's because I thought he was a friend in here, and I've had some really personal, frank discussions with him, and last night I felt like a big argument came out, and I feel like he's backstabbed me and betrayed me a bit. I feel like he's broke the sort of like friendship we had, and he hasn't even come over to speak to me, and I think it's bang out of order.
Aaron received 6 nominations. Ardennes and Heaven got 5 each. Therefore, all 3 will face the public vote this week. Alex, Faye, Harry, Jay and Louise received no nominations. Big Brother will reveal the results later today. 6:15 p.m. Should he stay or should he go? Aaron remains unsure.
I'm glad you're staying.
I still feel like I want to go, but then I kind of thought to myself, I should wait until the nominations. I fully expect to be up after everything's happened, and then and I'll get evicted for it because I'm going to be portrayed as an absolute arse without question, and just do it properly. Because obviously,
it's up to you. You never know. You might not be up.
I will be.
Have to wait and see.
But on obviously 2 weeks ago, people spent money to keep me in.
Yeah.
So to then walk out, it's a little bit rude.
Anton and Maisie are worried about the nomination results.
Who do you think will be up for eviction?
Think I'll be.
Who do you think will be up this week?
You know, I'd say you.
Oh, yeah, no. No, sit down, Rose. I think you'll be fine.
I think, no.
I think you'll be fine.
Oh, no, I don't know.
Who wouldn't like you?
Maybe Mark. What? Don't know if he likes me.
Nah, he must like, he likes you.
Exactly, you're like, he must like you, don't actually know.
Yeah, okay, look around. Do you think many people would vote for you?
I don't know, I can't, honestly, I can't say, just in case.
I'm worried about this week.
Are you? Why? I think everybody is a little bit.
Yeah.
There's some people that say they're worried, and I think they've got no reason to be. It's odd. But I suppose everyone's available to be got at.
Her and her pinstripe there.
Stuff. Who did that to?
Ads.
Aww.
And Aaron.
Aww, look at a little cheeky smile.
Because obviously, like, we had sex last night, so...
I think
do you know what I mean?
I think you're falling in love. You're fine too.
I love Aaron. We had sex, like, 2 nights ago, or was it last night?
La 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 la.
10:51 p.m. Faye's giving her take on the ongoing Aaron saga.
I didn't come here to get in arguments and to be made to feel like an insignificant person. I feel though, like, I want to go and speak to Aaron about it, but I feel like he's even making that awkward, like I can't go and speak to him about it. I'm so disappointed in Aaron.
Somebody in there?
Faye.
Hello, Faye. Oh, did Alex go in there afterwards?
Why when it goes bad? Nice for you.
You alright?
I'm not dragging it out because she said that she told Mark that it was.
She was really hurting.
If she's upset, the last person she's going to want to speak to is you.
Of course she wants to speak to you, that's why. Because it's you that's doing that. But he's going to do it. And I feel awkward even talking to you as well.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Mosey, why did I have to be friends with you?
Do it nicely. Nicely. Hurry up. Yes.
Hello.
Hello. Are you okay?
You?
No.
What's the matter?
Just a bit upset.
Anything in particular?
Yeah.
What's the matter?
I just don't like... I just didn't like the fact we had like an argument.
I felt a bit lost without you today.
I've just like, today's been so shit. And it's been horrible for me. like, you're one of my really close friends in here now, and like, I just felt last night got like blown way out of proportion, like, way out of proportion. Like, I didn't mean any disrespect about your son. What I was trying to say is that obviously I wanted you to make him proud, do you know what I mean? I want you to stay, and I didn't mean it in the way it came out, so if it came out that way, I do apologise. I just want you to stay, I don't want you to go. I just wish you, like, I said to Mark this morning, like first thing this morning, all I wanted was like for you to come and say, should we forget about it? And I'd just been like, yeah, okay. But instead, like today, I've just like, had such a shit day because like we haven't been speaking or anything, and I've just been really upset today. Like, do you still want to be friends?
Yeah, of course.
Coming up, nomination results are revealed.
The housemates nominated for eviction this week are...
What? And Aaron sets things straight.
Why am I mad at you?
Yeah.
Because of what you said yesterday.
What did I say?
That I'm a fucking prick and you'd punch me in the face if you weren't in the Big Brother house.
11:38 p.m. It's time for housemates to discover who will face the public vote.
This is Big Brother. The housemates nominated for eviction this week are...
Something's happening.
In no particular order.
Nerve-wracking.
Heaven.
I knew it.
And... Aaron. And... Arden.
What?
These three housemates will face the public vote this week.
I'm blessed, I'm blessed, I'm blessed, I'm blessed. I'm blessed.
Okay.
With what I want to. I'm happy.
Trust me. I'm blessed, I'm gonna go for a smoke.
Love you. Don't pat me, it's a shit hole.
I'm sorry.
Let's be real, you're fun.
Good luck, Aaron. Your heart's been really loud.
Yeah.
Really loud. Dun, dun, dun.
I wish we'd had sex now, Mosey.
It's alright, we can do it when we're out.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Let's not worry about it.
Where's Jay?
I don't want Heaven to talk to me.
Heaven, come.
Do you know what? I'm proper good. Do you know why?
Just come though, anyway.
Because...
Just come. Heaven.
As I
come.
thought it would be.
Just come on.
It's all good.
Oh, sorry, you're right. I was just, obviously talking to Lynn as well, but...
Are you alright, Lev? Don't worry about nothing.
You've been through, you and Aaron have been through it before, like, obviously...
I think with Aden, I think the thing is he's the loveliest lad in the world. He's literally lovely and he's so nice, but I think he's got less in common
with a lot of people.
With a lot of people than other people.
He's still very young as well.
Yeah, which is not his fault.
He's only like a year younger than me.
Yeah, I know, but you're more mature than he is.
No.
Yeah. You've got a proper clean set, so...
I wasn't sure about Aaron. All right, lads, mate.
Yeah, I'm right.
That shocked me.
What, Aden?
Yeah.
No, but I came out and spoke to him and I said, what, maybe it's because the Rebecca thing, maybe because he's with Rebecca for so long. Obviously, I don't know.
But he didn't get... No, he wasn't up when she was here, so why would he be up when she's gone?
He'll be fine, we'll speak to him, he'll be fine.
It's only a game, we won't go take it personal, but that is a little bit personal.
Heaven, you survived
especially
one
this week.
again.
I had a feeling.
Did you?
I did. That's the reason why even today I was like, I'm a bit worried about it.
I still have butterflies in my stomach, like, waiting for it, but I didn't think I'd be up. Because I didn't think I was in the line of fire. I thought
I didn't think I was in the line of fire.
No,
bro.
I didn't think you were anywhere. I thought, although I didn't want Aaron to be up, like, I thought he would be. And I knew Heaven would be.
Yeah, I thought Aaron and Heaven would be, but not me. Fuck it. Fuck it. I'm just gonna go out there, I'm gonna keep my head high, and do you know, I'm gonna make them all feel like absolute fucking shit.
Yeah, good.
Only way to do it, bruv.
Yeah, exactly.
Rub it in their face that I'm blessed.
I'll see you in a bit, mate.
In a little bit, man.
(1:24 a.m). Next week is Anton's birthday, and he can't wait.
You're invited to Anton's birthday
thanks.
bash.
I'm busy.
Anton's birthday bash.
I've got plans, hon. I've got plans. I'm sorry.
You may know about birthdays in the past, but this is the best one ever. 2011, ever. All the girls give me a dance, saying, right, Heaven, Alex, yeah?
Give you a slap. That's what you'll get.
Just trying to think who nominated me, though.
Don't.
In my head, I've got 3 definites on who would more than likely would. Now I
assume everybody.
Still, I'm off. In a bit.
No.
No.
You didn't talk to me. Don't smile. It's not funny, Aaron. Why are you smiling? You didn't talk to me.
What do you want to say?
I don't know why you're mad at me.
Why am I mad at you?
Yeah.
Because of what you said yesterday.
What did I say?
That I'm a fucking prick and you'd punch me in the face if you weren't in the Big Brother house.
Because yeah, I did say that.
Yes, you did.
Because I've been calm all night, and then you were just like, I'm not talking to you at the minute. I've just been sat round all day mulling about like a fucking knob.
I've had people coming up to me today saying, you know, you need to deal with this situation because you've been telling Tom how much you're into him and how much you like him.
Well, so do you not think that you've led me on a bit then?
I don't feel like I have. If I have, then I apologise. But, like...
So why wouldn't you just be like, Tom, I don't see you like that?
Because I didn't think you seriously thought of me like that.
Oh, I think you're just bullshitting a bit, Aaron, really. Like, I told you straight, like... yeah, I think you've just led me on, really.
OK, well, I'm sorry you feel like that. I didn't mean to, and, yeah, so... Now we've spoken, and we're both aware of the situation, so I've probably got 4 days left, so we'll just not annoy each other and get on with it.
This week, Aaron, Arden and Heaven face the public vote. And this series, you can vote by phone or via Facebook. Who stays? You decide. To save Aaron, call 09016161701. To save Arden, call 09016161702. To save Heaven, call 09016161707. Calls cost 36p from a BT landline. Calls from other networks may vary, and from mobiles will cost considerably more. Big Brother is the first UK show to offer Facebook voting. To vote for your favourite housemate, go to our page on Facebook, Big Brother UK, and follow the links. There's a minimum Facebook credit purchase of £1. One vote on Facebook will cost no more than 7p. For full terms, channel5.com/bbvote. Voting closes in Friday's eviction show.